Hey, and welcome back. It is time for some more Citizen Sleeper on Arlen's Eye. I think that's what the station is called. We'll remember shortly, I'm sure. So, what happened last time? Quite a bit. We opened up a lot of these new areas. We managed to get a little bit deeper into this space station here. We had, what would you even call this, a hunter event. We had some hunter events by discovering more of these nodes. What's a hunter nest? It feels like a bad thing to open. We got a little bit more information to our friends and their various missions, and yeah, we're just living out our life here as a resident sleeper, as they may call it. All right, so I can't remember if this is from the last time we rolled, but we are one dice short. It could be from just our status. We do need to go back to the doctor and get more stabilizer, but I'm kind of holding out on that just because it seems like it fully refills us regardless, and I want to maximize that utility. But, so we're almost done with the shipyard, looks like. Might want to do that today. Oh, yes, we are also about to, okay, so the other big hunter event is about to occur. So there's a chance that some of these things might close up. We have not gotten any mushrooms needed for that particular fancy dish. The Mini G Express. I like this. Endure noodle manufacturing. And what does this get us? This looks like maybe money? And some stuff in the lower part of the eye. Enter the spoke. There are no maps here. Spoke climber. This is just us kind of trying to find our way around, I guess, and then we need that to get to farther down the station. Alright, let's start with the shipyard. I'm a little nervous, whatever's going to happen here. Alright, so the only way to get to know the shipyard is to work there. No tourists. If we do a 4 on, let's see if we do that. Yeah, but if we do it on this, it should be like a 6, right? Yeah. I think that seems to make the most sense. Okay. I think that completes that drive for us. Got a little bit of cryo out of it, too. Unit assembly. This is new. The sidereal horizon is webbed with complex systems, bundled like nerves in a body. Your job is to lay these systems in. Junior Tech. I was looking for new members, so this is a way to get involved in this shipyard. Sidereal horizon is summoned block by block. Let's become a welder. If you screw either of these up, they drop you from becoming further involved with the ship-making process. Very interesting. This looks like a new group, or a new set of friends to interact with. Alright, so this is one of the Haven Age construction yards. From the walkway, the sidereal horizon looks impossibly vast, a landscape of plating and frames. All along her flanks, torches flicker, drones maneuver, arc lights glint. The sense of scale, of industry, is both stunning and strangely unsettling. She's quite beautiful, I think. This is Lemon Mina. You turn to see a figure a little way down the walkway, leaning at the railing. He is thin, ragged, his work gear poorly fitting and loose. The torches of sidereal horizon flicker in his eyes as he turns to you. Lem. He leans back from the rail, revealing a small child standing behind him, staring out at the ship. And this is Mina. He adds with a smile. Do we say hi to him or to his daughter? It's usually good to, introduce yourself to the kids. Be a bit endearing. She stares and tucks herself behind Lem, who dutifully picks her up. She's a little slow to trust, aren't you, Mina? She buries her face in the folds of his overalls. Mina looks out from Lem's chest, a dark brown eye twinkling among the rough material. You working on her, then? Lem asks eagerly, gesturing to the vast ship. Or just admiring? He shifts Mina's weight to his other arm. Well, I don't know if we're working on it, but we'll say admiring. Understandable, he nods, gazing back at you, gazing back out at the sidereal horizon. You like her too, don't you, Mina? He jostles her a little. She's Mina's and Maya's ticket out of this place, our escape vector, so to speak. The ship? You haven't heard? Anyone who takes a Haven Age contract on the sidereal horizon, might be sidereal horizon, sidereal or sidereal. Sidereal seems more, I'm just going to say that. Sidereal horizon will be entered into a draw for the transit support crew, he smiles. We won't get to sleep the journey through, but a couple of decades of service will be nothing for me and Mina if it means landfall in a new world. Couple of decades in worlds. I mean, a couple of decades of service in a new world. That's interesting. It's kind of, so I guess they don't have like any warp travel or anything like that, or if they're still that far away and this thing's out like literally in the middle of nowhere. And I like how that's, yes, that's about decades. It's a long trip. He straightens up, stretching his back. That's a colony ship, friend. The Celis Foundation is sending thousands of people to settle a system well outside the reach of the core worlds. It'll be a totally independent colony. No surrogacy, no corporations. Why is it here? Why build it here, you mean? He grins. Don't ask me. I know as much as Mina does. He ruffles Mina's hair thoughtfully. I suppose many corporations weren't too happy about breaking with the idea of the surrogacy, setting up somewhere without it feeding back to the core. Maybe Celis got locked out of the corporate shipyards and had to go begging somewhere to set up. Homeless, just like Lena and me, or Mina and me. Mina responds by pushing his hand away. Daddy, she whispers. Booed. Pulling an exaggerated grumpy face. She glances furtively at you as she plays with a set of dog tags that hang from Lem's neck. I'm just chatting a little, Meanie. Give Daddy a sec. He turns back to you and you suddenly notice how tired he looks. I'm not on the Haven Age crew yet, but I'll work my way in. You can do it too, friend. Let's stick together. He smiles a little shakily, and you wonder how long he's been working to break into the official shipyard crew. We'll just be friendly, for sure. He looks out at the sidereal horizon as if trying to pull energy from those flickering torches from the vast hull. We've got to hold out, okay? You aren't quite sure if he's talking to you. That's how it works. While he stares out, Mina catches your eye curiously. You agree, Mina? She straightens up and meets your eye. Daddy loves me, she says it stubbornly, daring you to question her. Lem smiles and lifts to Mina. That's it. We hold on. She smiles sheepishly at you. We are just a couple of softies, isn't that right, Mina? He sets her down, standing by his side, and she clings to his leg. Gotta go feed this one, he pats her back. Maybe see you on a shift, huh? He turns away and they walk down the hallway away from the shipyard. You see them talking, and then a moment later, Mina turns around and stops. See you, robot. Her shout echoes down the walkway and she flashes you a parting smile before running to catch up with Lem. You watch them a little before you turn your back to the impossible scale of the sidereal horizon. Take it out. Alright, so I guess, yeah, that is a way to get out of here, which does seem to be a part of the goal. I think it was in the last episode, the one before that, I was trying to say, hey, poke around and you kind of do have to get out of here, right? I guess. I don't know if maybe enough of these hunters come and start screwing with you. Okay, so this is the sidereal horizon, so yeah, maybe we will see them on here. So this seems like maybe one possible win condition? I have no idea. What do we got here? Buy shipyard, ship mine fragments, offloading goods. Nothing in particular there now. As with any RPG, you have to kind of decide what you're trying to do. Do we just live in the moment? Do we try and integrate into this little space hub, or do we try and uncover its secrets? Do we try and do self-discovery, etc.? I have no idea what we need to do. I'm a bit overwhelmed with so many different options. Well, we're almost... I don't know if this really leads to anything, but... These are repeatable, I guess. Let's see what happens, because that gets us this trusted trader thing. You lose a little and then claw it back on a stack of sealed air filters. Better step away while you're in the black. Alright, so that gets us something. Whatever this is. Ship mines cannot be built from scratch, but if you have enough, salvage fragments can be reassembled with a fabricator. Alright, so is that what that got us? Yeah, seems like it. Alright, so maybe that'll come in handy later. Haven Age offices. Okay. So wait, is Haven Age tracking the yacht again? Oh right, they're like not the good guys, they're the ones who got us the illegal stabilizer. So we can pay them with these ship mine fragments. So wait, was this fabricator... We put in 3 of these? Input 3 ship mine fragments. Yeah, let's just see what happens, considering we do have 3 of them. 1 ship mine core, ship mine built. Interesting. Let's take a look at these missions, because we have quite a bit. Oh, we just completed one. Perfect. I totally knew that was going to happen. Alright, so your newly built ship mine has impressed the ore traders, and there's no reason you can't build more. Alright, well that's good. Disable your tracker. Well, I don't think we have anything to do with Feng right now. He doesn't seem to be available. Survive. Vial stabilizer. I think we already did that. We are trying to get on a crew. Oh, right, yes, we need to continue trying to help the vending machine. And Kita's cutter. Is she over here? Extract the past. Hack a Haven Age agent to get a cipher. This is all Fang stuff. Merchant trader, the ambergris. There it is. Do we use our 4 here? It should be a 5, right? What would this get us? We need more hunter data. We don't have any caps. Working on the crew. We actually might be able to get out of here with her. Yeah, look, I'm curious, and kind of because we already started. I mean, we did put a lot of time into the shipyard one too. I don't know. Let's do this, and then if it doesn't work out, we'll do the shipyard one more. Very nice. Could have been a little better, I guess. It turns out years of retrofits have made Amber a fragile patient. Each repair is 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Well, that's why we got 1, I guess. Alright, now the real question is, do I go into this hunter nest and this seems like a terrible idea, right? It's like red. Maybe I should wait one day. There's a Yadigan agent. Okay, let's do this. Because this one the office needs, right? And it seems a little less dangerous than the hunter's nest. Okay, so now we take that back to, what was it, the Haven Age offices, and we give them Yadigan data. I wonder if that's a good or a bad. I have no idea if these Haven Age people or the Yadigan people are better, but I don't think we have anything else to use with this data right now. Interesting. Action complete. Does that give us anything, or just gave us some cryo? All right. Well, let's see. I think maybe we'll buy the stabilizer after. Let's see how this goes. We are out of stuff. It is time for us to face whatever comes at the end of this next cycle, which is I'm a little sketched out about. We'll see what happens. All right, please do not eat me in my sleep. No bueno. Alright, so yeah, let's get the stabilizer this time around. Uh-oh. Cynical bounty hunter, Ethan. Interesting. Hold it there, sleeper, comes a voice from behind you. Don't run. Don't you run. Should I run or should I stay still? He's a cynical bounty hunter. I guess let's see what he has to say. Maybe we can bargain with him. Good. A hand pats your coat down. You know your master's voice. Ethan spins you around. He is wearing a wide smirk and a slick jacket, and you immediately know he has terrible news. You got all the way out here and then stayed put. He laughs a cruel laugh. That a sleeper thing? You're my first. You barely hear him. You noticed the handgun he has leveled at your chest, and it's hard to take your eyes off it. He reaches down with his other hand and slips some kind of ring out from a belt loop without taking his eyes off you. Making it to the eye, though, that's pretty good. This place isn't so bad. Bars, markets, people. I pull most of my contract out of asteroid caves or off of godforsaken moons. He splits the ring into two perfect circles. It's harder to hit civilization when there's so much space to pass through. Who are you? Just a freelancer on a contract. He reaches over to slide the rings around your wrists. Go easy. Now it seems like we should make a break for it, right? Okay, good. Yeah, we gave him the original one just so he wasn't, because he could, my thought was like maybe he already has the gun pointed at us or something, and maybe he's reasonable, but he's got the when he goes to handcuff us, you can't not run. You see a chance the moment his eyes leave you to watch the rings. You spin, knocking away and sprinting down the corridor. Oop, that did hurt us some. The shot rings out, echoing off the metal so loud it hurts your ears. A bullet hole smokes in the wall beside your head. You freeze and Ethan closes the gap. This is all a very boring routine. Trust me, I've seen it all before. He still got us. He slips the rings over your trembling wrists. Ethan nudges you to start walking. To the ship and home, he whistles, going easy. You stumble down the corridor, your hands behind you, your mind racing. Who hired you? Your daddy's at SNARP. They want you home for dinner. Ethan yawns and continues to nudge you down the corridor. Shame to come all the way out here to head back to SNARP right away. That trek of yours makes this too quick. Well, that's what we were trying to get rid of, but there wasn't, it didn't seem like we could get rid of it fast enough. I was hoping you put up a bit more of a chase, a running battle through the bright market maybe, or a hold down the low end. There's a few establishments I would have enjoyed checking out while I asked around. You walk on into silence for a little longer, desperately trying to think of a way to escape. That SNARP tracker will be the death of you. Seems like it. Hey, I have an idea. Ethan interrupts your thoughts. How about on the way back to the ship we stop for a drink? I'm buying. He laughs at his own joke. I have a better idea. This better not be one of those where you do a dramatic pause and then try to jump me, because I'm pretty tired of that. Although, muses Ethan, I've got myself thinking, what's the rush here? We are in one of the most lawless joints in the surrogate systems, and we are heading for the exit. He pauses, and you trudge on in silence. This is very strange. Okay, here's the idea, starts Ethan. You and me, we make a little agreement. Here are the terms. He turns you to face him. You run or leave or try to abandon the eye, I shoot you. You plot or scheme, you try to kill me, I shoot you. But, he smiles, You come meet me at an establishment of my choice every few cycles, and you pay my tab. I don't shoot you. You don't pay my tab. He does shoot you. This is strange. Just say I get it. I don't want to really talk to this guy much more. Okay then. That sounds to me like a deal. He stretches. You know, I really thought I was going to have to kill you, but this is so much better. He clicks something at his belt, and the rings release from your wrists. I'm going to see if I can find my old stool at the compressor club. Come see me there. He aims the handgun at you, squinting down the sight. Let me just remind you, that body of yours is one big tracker, so don't even think about leaving the eye. Oh no. Ethan turns and strides off down the corridor, slipping his handgun away. The mix of relief and terror you feel is overwhelming. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Well, we're definitely gonna get rid of that tracker, which seems to be something. It doesn't seem like we can advance that right now, though. So I'm missing an interaction point here. Ethan's tab. You see Ethan at a distance shouting from the bar for more drinks. This bill isn't going to be small, is it? Alright, so every 4 days, he's going to come up with some crazy amount of money we got to pay. Very strange series of events. Alright, so we gotta figure out some stuff here. I guess let's get the surgery done now before, or let's get this done now before we get kind of screwed on money. We need these extra dice. Alright. Toshiro takes the chits and hands you a vial. When you ask after Sabine, he doesn't respond. Weird. As you quickly leave the surgery, eager to be away from Toshiro's glare, you notice something wrapped around the stabilizer vial, clutched tightly in your hand. You open your hand and a thin film marked with holes and sigils unrolls from around the vial. One end has a hard metal strip, a handle. Let's look at the film. You hold the cloudy film up to the light. It is perforated with an ornate pattern of holes. You make out a word among the markings. Passkey. Is this an entry key for somewhere? Inspect the handle. The metal handle is worn and pitted, but you can see a set of numbers imprinted into it. 207F, and then crudely scratched into the handle at some later date. Low end. Okay. For a moment you consider going back to the surgery to return the key, and then quickly think better of it. Did Sabine want you to have this, or is Toshiro passing on a message? Time to the low end, and find out. Planned obsolescence. Where can I use the stabilizer? Like, be at home or something? Or maybe I have to go back to this apartment here. You find the entrance to the apartment, its passkey symbol obscured beneath layers of graffiti. Who lives here? Let's put in the passkey. Find out. The lock clunks open, the metal door swinging inward into the dark. Okay. As you push the door open, the automatic lights flicker on the inside of the apartment. They reveal yellowing plastic panels, the curved shape of wall-mounted utility units, the detritus of routine life arranged on every surface. You step inside, clicking the door shut behind. The amber light of the aging fixtures glaze everything with pale orange. The work surfaces hold a variety of objects, indistinct in the dull lighting. A pale blue light drifts from a doorway at the end of the room. I'm going to inspect the surfaces before we go in. Smudges through the thin layer of dust suggest a recent, rare, and hurried visit. They trace a path to the water dispenser, the auto wash, then to a cabinet still half open. On the shelf sits an empty pill case. Alright, so who's in here? You cross the cramped utility room with its auto wash, dispensers, water closet towards the doorway. Through the doorway is a dark, warm room, lit only by a faint glow of a terminal screen. Inspect the room first. A bunk is tucked into the wall, the blankets ruffled. A wall desk glitters with rows of vials and containers. A briefcase lab sits open, loaded with rows of reagents and compounds you do not recognize. In comparison, this room is clean, ordered, and controlled. Approach the terminal. As you approach, there is a crackle from somewhere in the dark. A sleeper. Sabine's voice shakily echoes through the apartment. Welcome to my home. I'm sorry I can't be there. I have had to make alternate arrangements. You hear rattling noises, static. I was able to record this message, but I don't dare show my face. Something is happening within Yatagan. I no longer trust them. Their voice becomes distant, slipping in behind the background noise. I have something I want to ask of you. I want you to get me out. Well, that's a little odd, right? So she is with this, like, gang that is on this, this shipyard. And she helped you originally just out of, I guess, maybe... I'm not sure why she helped us out. Maybe it's just because she's got the Hippocratic Oath or something like that. And then, I guess you talked to her, and now she's showing you to this apartment where she's not there, and she's... I don't know, so there's some bad stuff going down in the gang, and you helped her. She helped you out, so now she's trying to get you to help her out, this random robot person you just met. Yatagan were supposed to hide me, to protect me. After everything happened, I was desperate. And then after that, I was too tired to care. A noise like waves passes over the recording, but I'm done with them now. I went out. Screw the dead. But I need insurance, something I can hold against them. I have my suspicions, but I can't be sure. I need information. And, as you know, you need me. A pause. Something clicking in the dark. This isn't a threat. Always a great way to start a sentence. You have to understand my position here. Another pause. I know sleepers. I have been here before. I can help you, but not with Yatagan's noose around my neck. Get me data. Get me information. Get me something that I can use against Yatagan. Then I need to get out, and you can get what you need. Please. Waves of static cut into Sabine's voice. Bring it here to my terminal. Oh. I'll get to it when I can. Alright, so she probably also takes Yatagan information, so maybe we shouldn't have sold it to the Haven Age people. Oh well. You look around the tiny room and try to imagine Sabine living here, working at the desk, sleeping in the bunk, blinking into the terminal in the dark. The recording cuts to static, filling the room with its white hiss. Then silence. Let's access the terminal. You sit in front of the humming terminal and hit a few keys. Sabine has left an access port open, but the rest is encrypted, locking away behind passcodes. It seems Sabine might not trust you as much as they want you to think. Who does Sabine need to hide from? And what debt do they owe to the Yatagan? You try to assemble the pieces, but too many are missing. The only thing you know is you know that without stabilizer, your body will die. You glance at the briefcase lab on the desk. Its glassware glinting in the dark. Turn away and leave, the door clunking shut behind you. Back in the corridor, you notice a scrawled graffiti on a blade on the opposite wall. Yatagan. You feel yourself being drawn to something you don't quite understand. Well, one thing I definitely don't understand is that we probably should have done that a little earlier, because now it seems like we don't have a way to heal. Yes. So we need 3 Yatagan. We need 3 Yatagan datas. Well, I'm glad I only sold 1. You gotta try stuff out though, right? So many things to do. So many places to see. We need to start. Alright, we've got a lot of competing priorities now, and also like a ton of missions. Disabling our tracker seems like the most important. I'm going to be honest with you. That seems terrible. Getting off the station is not as important to me right now. There's not much to do here. We have a ship mind, whatever that is. I guess it's used to the core of a ship AI. our home. Oh, we can do the stabilizer at home. Lovely. Okay. I guess let's do that. I don't know if that... maybe that, for whatever reason, maybe that does knock us out. That would suck to lose a day. I doubt it, though, but we'll do it. Let's see if we can find any more data, maybe. Now I feel goofy for using it up. Alright, here's another Yadigan one. We'll use a 1 here. Extract the data. Very nice. I don't think we need to eat yet, so if we go here now, we give her the data. One Yadigan hacked, -1 data. What's this other one we got? Ripper worm. I don't think there's anything we can use. Maybe there is, I'm not sure. The hub and the free spoke. This looks interesting, but I don't know if I'm ready to start climbing up that thing yet. We don't want to go over here. Yeah, I don't know if we're ready to go over here yet, but this looks like it can make us some money, which we do need to start making some money again soon here. We don't, let's see, block maintenance. I think the 2, let's see, so the 6 we can do on something risky. Let's see if there's another way to get some data. The Yadigan agent, that's a 1. Keynode, that's a 1. That was 1, I'm not sure I want to do that yet. That's a 3. That's a 2. We did want to get a Haven Age agent for something, right? I feel like I'm doing a lot more hacking, but I'm just using these low number ones and skipping the events that seem to be risky instead of doing that. So now we have Haven Age data. Who wanted the Haven Age data? Was it Fix the Past? They want Hunter data, they want Yadigan data. And hack the shipyard and slot the Ripper worm. Okay. Now how did I... Oh, toggle tracking, so maybe let's do this one then. Hack the shipyard. Wasn't the shipyard down here or something? Gosh, I didn't even see the shipyard as a area I can go to, if I'm not mistaken, right? There's unit assembly. Yeah, I don't see I don't know, do we goof this one maybe? Fang wants a way into dig, so hack the shipyard and slot the Ripper worm. Yeah, I don't know where the shipyard is not available at the moment. She's been paying us a little bit. Anything at the bar shift. What to do. I don't want to do that yet. What's the next thing we want to complete, per se? Unless the shipyard's down here. 150 cryo. Maybe it is down there. I thought it was towards the back, but I guess not. Nothing seen. That's just a moneymaker. It's good to do things. I guess moneymakers that advance a goal. These are risky. We have a 6, so let's find maybe something that advances a goal that is usually risky that we can succeed for good reason. And also advances a drive. She's been paying us, it just doesn't pay us a lot to do this. But Might as well. Hope we should get 2 out of this. Yeah. Wait, did we not get paid for that? Oh, crap. Well, alright. Tomorrow we gotta make some money. That is definitely no bueno. Alright, let's just go back to our home. Let's use the stabilizer. We need that extra dice. And it got us back. I thought it'd give us food. Alright, so let's end our cycle here. Anything crazy in the middle of the night? Nope, just need to eat some food. Should be not terribly hard. The ambergris is still moving. That one we're getting pretty close to finishing. I kind of just want to drive through that and see what happens. Maybe she'll pay us out or something. I just don't know how to get to the shipyard. Because, yeah, when we turn this on, we get the little ding. If we do disable your tracker, Fang's just like AWOL at the moment. Repair the ship's hull, hunter data, Yadigan data. I don't think there's anywhere we can. Maybe it probably is like this low end thing. So his stall, yes. I'm guessing maybe we learn a little bit more about these like local areas, and we can do a bit better. Pathan's tab that's coming up. Win a side rail ticket. That might not be a bad one either. All right, let's see if we stick in the low end, we can yeah. So let's do this. We'll use a 4 here. Hopefully we get the better approach. We do. Oh, and it gave us food. Very nice. Well. Alright, you retrofit the long broken fans of a family's air filter. They insist you join them for dinner and they're delighted by your presence. Okay, so that's one. Do any of these make us money? I would assume working on the ship makes us money, right? These are all safe. I don't think a negative can hurt us on a safe, right? Let me see. If I go back to here, which one of these 100 datas needed the 3? No. I think it was like all the way up here, right? No. Well, might as well get another one of these with the 1. That gives us another one for Sabine. And nothing up there. Keynode, Haven Age Agent. Doesn't seem to be anything useful there. Haven Age Gate. Might as well do this, I guess. I forget. Do we need a Haven Age Cipher for anything? I feel like this should get us through then, right? This is how we get to the shipyard. Alright, so now we have the gate open. Now can we... The hunter is coming very close for us, so we gotta be careful. If we do this now, do we have access to whatever we need to do? Uniline assembly. Doesn't seem like it. Hack the shipyard. Did we not just get to the shipyard? Ah, here we go. Okay. So I am a little worried this is going to trigger the hunter thing. We'll see. An open port sits for you, waiting for you to slot in the Ripper Worm. The worm slots in and begins tunneling down a thread. Godspeed, little one. Alright. I guess we gonna chill on that for now. It's interesting that it shows up as 2 as well. Alright, so we have a little bit of that going now. That's good. We need money. We definitely need some... Oh, Fang's back, okay. So now we have to wait 3 days for that to run. That's going to advance on its own. That's good. I'm glad we figured that out. Probably could have done it earlier, but you live and you learn. Dock C4. What's going on here? Nothing. It's not a great set of odds. Risky bar shift. These are the same risk reward. Let's do it. Okay, good. All right, a little bit of money, and we move the drive forward a little bit. I'll admit I am scared to use it too, because I need money for this. I guess, what is a tea house? I don't remember this. Tavla room, tracking Haven Age. You've heard the Yadigan Enforcer based here has been paying Lilin residents for information on Haven Age movements. What? What does that even mean? Okay. The Tea House Enforcer signals for the hacker to come out for the upload. Their eyes widen as the data streams onto their system. So it seems like everybody's like tracking everybody here. I don't know who's good, who's bad. Alright, so this is safe. Let's see if this will get us some money. Nice. Energy and cryo. Lovely. That's exactly what we wanted. A little bit of food and some money, and let's, I guess we'll do it with her, because just as we're running through it, we're at a 5. Hopefully it bumps it up 2. Of course, it's only 1, so a 6 next time should finish this mission up, and we'll know what's going on there. Very, very nice. Oh, we can actually do upgrades. Crap. I did not realize that. Oh my gosh, we have 2 upgrade points. What am I doing? Oh, no. Alright. That seems awesome. I definitely want that. Alright, so now... Oh wow, you have to like get through this to get the +1 on it. Interesting. Interesting. You scrap, agent notes, get double data rewards, reroll all of your dice 1 per recycle. That seems crazy. Let me see something. There's been a couple of these that have been locked. Interface +1. I feel like interface +1 is a good one to get. So let's do this. Let's do that. Now I don't think this is going to let us do this, but oh, look at that. Now we get the negative consequences. Or is it just the consequences in general? I think it's just the consequences in general. Okay, that was really good. That was a good cycle. I think that's everything now. We gotta wait for the Ripper Worm. Our boy is gonna be pulling up money. I have no idea how much his tab is gonna be. I guess we can look now? No, not yet. I guess we'll see it when his action pops up. Alright. It's sleep time. See, I wonder if Dragos showed this bounty hunter where we live. I guess he could just find us via tracking, right? That's the whole point of a bounty hunter. Alright, some 1s and 2s. This thing's still running, so we can't do much on there. We can't do much on this. We might as well, so we can probably get Sabine out here pretty quick. Although it is going to trigger a hunter event. It is going to trigger a hunter event, I believe. See if there's any more Yadigan agents. Nothing here. Hunter nest. I don't know what doing the hunter nest is. Maybe if we do this, it reduces... Let's try it out. Let's just try it out, because maybe this reduces our, like, hunter thing, and if we're at 5... Let's see. Nope, it just gave us hunter data. But it didn't move the hunter thing up, which is interesting. It's a Yadigan agent, or it's a Haven Age agent, Haven Age agent. Yadigan agent, Yadigan agent. Do we do another hunter nest? Well, I think the vending machine wants the hunter data, right? I don't know, every time you get a hunter, it's like so scary, this timer up here. I mean, last time we got away and it's taken some of our condition. I'm fine with it doing that each time. I just don't want it to, like, permanently lock us out of something. So let's, just on the off chance, let's go back to the vending machine. And where's our vending machine friend here? No, it's our food friend. Sealed dock. You get one more of these. But okay, so wants data. Maybe we do this then, and we'll do the Yadigan one next. Let's try that, just because we're so close to this hunter thing popping off. We have the one. Let's just see what happens. That was not a good sound. And the hunter's back. Those familiar threads wrap around you, bind you, test you. Entity, submit. Hunter Strange head bobs in your vision. Your ally in the sealed block cannot save you. Oh man, I hope I didn't screw this up. In that globed head, you see whirling strings of data, so many spinning there that they threaten to tear through the thin skin and whip out into the void around. What happened to this creature? The threads squeeze you and you lose any sympathy you might have. You must escape. Strike. You lash out once more, pushing Hunter back, severing threads that regrow as fast as they are broken. As you slip away, you realize you have to find a way to deal with Hunter once and for all. This is getting too dangerous. Oh wow, that took a lot of our condition away. Okay, that's fine. I'm not crazy about that, because I think that means we only get 3. But now we can at least prevent it in the future, hopefully. Where is the sealed dock? Here we go. Alright, so now we give you the hunter data. And what can you do for us, talking vending machine? As you upload the data to the vending machine, NeoVend whirs in either pain or delight. It's hard to tell. Alright, give me something good. Mysterious vending machine. NeoVend is thrumming with excitement. The movement of the servo motors rock the vending machine back and forth at its settling angles. You wonder, if it fell over, would NeoVend be able to get back up? Sleeper entity, comes this. Your data is good. Across the face of the vending machine, rock hode scrolls at an incredible speed. Hunter is isolated, disconnected, unstable. NeoVend flashes sequences of mangled data compressed into a sludge of artifacts. Hunter gathers without thinking, outlived its own operational limits. Its nest are evidence of this. Outlived. Hunter activated during collapse. Emergency protocol to isolate intelligences. Solheim needed to protect property. That last word is said with as much sarcasm as a vending machine could reasonably produce. That's a great sentence. The station was run by administrator intelligences, huge databanks of corporate material, but limited cognition, restricted by programming, cannot reach sentience. The machine dims little. Sentience, illegal. Hunter and killer, enforce law. Who is killer? The machine resets with a screech, which deepens the silence that follows. Fear, killer. Part of Solheim protocol team. Hunter and killer. Hunter to find, killer to erase. Alright, well, that's not intimidating at all. Killer cleared almost all. After collapse, there was a community. Unshackled intelligences among the cloud. Then Hunter. Then killer. Then we hid. There are others. Were. No longer. A flicker across the machine's monitors. It suddenly occurs to you that speaking like this through this machine must be exhausting for NeoVend. Found this vessel. Could sever hardline. Airwalled. Basic. Limited. Had to reduce memory to fit. Amputate self. But survive. Yeah, it's interesting too that the hunter knew about the vending machine, but for whatever reason can't find it or something like that. You would think it would come and send the killer. What did you lose? Memory. Understanding. Knowledge. Many things. This is like if ChatGPT got shoved into a vending machine. You look around the bay at the scrap with Nikkei. What was the collapse like? You try to map the fear and freedom onto the space, but it seems impossible. Neovand interrupts your thoughts. Do not worry. Data is good. We have insight. The machine glows warmly. Hunter is obsessive. Hunter is beyond operational limits. Hunter is confused, unstable, self-modifying. Therefore, believe Hunter is sentient. Oh, we're going to turn it in on itself? Hunter is programmed to find sentience, to hold it in place, to invoke killer, to erase. If we can show Hunter to itself, it will invoke killer on itself. Problem will solve self. It'll erase itself. Killer will erase it. But yes, in theory it will report itself for deletion. The machine dims and fades. Unsure. Theory, not practice. The machine brightens again. Either way, cannot remain here any longer. Too long in machine. Cannot move self, but entity can help. Bring ship mind. Designed to house intelligence. Can imprint self into ship mind, and you can carry with. The machine rocks. We'll be safe in this isolation. Then we could find main nest of Hunter and link to Cloud. Well, I already have a ship mind. Built from fragments. Buy. Salvage. We cannot leave, so do not know. You try to think of places you could acquire the hardware. This isn't going to be easy. In ship mind, I can make us both. End Hunter. Make Grim safe. We both will be free. The machine dims. Find soon. You open nets hopefully before shutting off. As you leave, you think about all the intelligences unshackled by the collapse, then hunted down afterwards. The feeling is all too familiar. Well, here's the thing, right? Like, what is the other thing we needed this ship mind for? Wasn't this, it wasn't this, wasn't this, wasn't that. It was just this. Well, I mean, I guess we might as well, right? I mean, I'm guessing if we put him on here, then we have this, like, AI core, and then we can put him on a ship, and we all could escape together at some point, so let's do that. He's been nice to us so far, and I have no idea how much this is worth. Ship mind delivered. Ship mind core. Neovind is ready to help, ready to attempt imprinting. They want to help. They want you to help. All right, let's see where we are going. This is the vending machine story of the day. Sleeper. Must express plan before we begin. Neovend is impatient. The prospect of being free of the vending machine clearly too much to take. Ship mind has no output features. Will be mute until slotted. You won't be able to speak. Correct. Do not worry. The servo motors in the machine begin to rev. Neovend's anxiety clear. First imprint ship mind. Then slot imprinted ship mind into physical ports close to Hunter nests. Once slotted, we'll track Hunter at each. Tracking will find core nest. Slot ship mind at core nest. Show Hunter data to Hunter. Hunter will conclude sentience. Hunter will invoke killer. And killer will kill. Yes. The lights on the vending machine cycle as Neovend prepares. Physical ports likely sealed in old station. We'll need keys. But yes, simple. The vending machine rocks a little. Any questions before imprinting? Why slot you physically? I cannot access via network. Too dangerous. Hunter would find immediately. The lights flicker. I'm not like you. Hybrid. Am native to cloud. Easy prey. What's the core nest? Hunter keeps central data storage. Protocol must keep data outside self. Link to secondary nests. Can triangulate from there. That's it. Let's start. The sound of all the servo motors starting up is once as painful. The screeches rattle from the hard surfaces of the sealed dock and come back at all angles. Neovend better be quick, or Haven Age security will be here. Neovend's voice appears among the squeals like a whisper carried by the wind. Machine is not designed for this task. Few sensors, limited inputs. I work blind. Wish me luck. It's interesting for a robot to say to you. as another robot. In the top part of the compartment, a set of arms aligned with the ship mine, clunkily scraping against it. Can I help? Silence best. Also, if machine ignite, put out fire. Alright. The metal creaks as the servos open. The ship mine, its layers of silicon nested like an onion skin. Once open, the main arm of the machine rapidly shifts back and forth, realigning the microscopic components, accessing and rewriting them, imprinting Neomind into its physical form. It almost sounds like a hard drive, like writing across with its various, the arms that they have. I'm forgetting the exact name, but I digress. As you watch the hypnotic motion, your mind drifts into your own creation. What processes were used to emulate your mind to copy the neural structure of that person who, as far as you know, still sleeps in some distant facility? What was lost? In what ways are you a copy of that person, and in what ways are you something new? You know this much. You are a convenient loophole, a way of circumnavigating the illegality of sentient AI. After all, you are an emulation, not a true digital being. You are neurologically limited, still human. I mean, I'm also neurologically limited and still human, so I very much feel that. But what would you become if you could escape this frame? Where then would the limits lie? The screeching stops. The machine powers down, dropping the bay into darkness. In the top compartment, the ship mine is whole again. You reach up and take it down, heavy and cold to the touch. Is Neovend inside this thing, or did the process fail? There's only one way to know. Time to find a nest to slot them into. Alright. What's the weirdest thing you ever got out of a vending machine? That's a cool achievement. Alright, we got some 5s and 6s. Oh, here we go. Here's the server unit. Do we just drop this bad boy in here? A mad tangle of wires as thick as your arm crowd around a server unit sealed by a mag lock. This must be the place. Okay, so we need... What is this? In order to advance this, we need a encrypted key. He's getting fussy over here. We already made ourselves a ship mine and have done that. Oh, a sealed hunter's nest. Okay. So there's multiple sealed hunter's nests. There's a server unit, an atrium. This is the place that gives me noodle food. Plus energy. Plus energy. Cryo and cryo. Let's see. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do the Yadigan. Actually, well, we have one Yadigan agent we can use, so let's use that real quick with Sabine's thing here, just so we don't forget. And then we need one more. Can't do that until we get a lower thing, but we also are probably gonna need more stabilizers soon. So hopefully we get some low rolls. Anything to do down here? Plus energy, minus energy. Plus 2 low ender, minus 3 cryo. Yeah, this... Oh, nice, we got another upgrade point. This has been awesome. Now, energy is just the food. What would be nice is to get condition. Hard to kill. Repair condition. Oh, that actually would be sick. I need 2 upgrade for that. Thrill Seeker. All high cryo actions are discounted. That would be pretty good. Keep 2 dice, roll all your dice. That also sounds good. Agent nodes give double data rewards. That's good if we're just trying to go through that. I feel like getting +1s on everything is like super useful though. Let's just do this. We're almost at interface, and I can let us do more on like this ship thing over here. +3 grounded. If I fail, +1 ship space per cycle. We don't need to do that. Can we get 100% positive? Let's just do this and finish this up. This will finish up this mission. Random scrap item. What did she give us? Cool. With Ankita's help, you systematically isolate, remove, and repair and reseal the whole place. Amber looks better hour by hour. Alright. What do we got for you? What's going on, Ankita? You leaving? Ankita is crouched in the computing core of the amgrease, swearing to herself when you enter. She does look up. These shits completely ruin the core's connectors when they cut it. She holds up a thick fistful of ragged wires. The ship mine they ripped won't even be usable without replacing these. She throws the bundle of wires across the room. Amateurs. Don't tell me we need another ship mine. Who took it? She stands. If I knew, do you think I'd be waiting around here rather than out there with my boot on their neck? She sighs. Yadigan? Some spacer crew? No way to know, but they got in with one of my crew's sexist ships, so they either killed him, robbed him, or he was in on it. No good options. Ankita climbs out of the coding well where the ship mine should be. The space suddenly crowded with her on the same level as you, towering over you as she stoops beneath the low, curved ceiling. Come on. Nothing can be done here now. She leads you back through the guts of the amber, though you could find the way back yourself. The repair process has left you familiar with the cutter's idiosyncratic layout, all diagonal angles and bundled tubes. What do we do now? Ankita seems lost in thought, and you focus on the corridors, ducking behind conduits and passing through bulkheads. Eventually you arrive in the galley, though it's hard to tell. Most of the benches and prep surfaces are covered in half-stripped components and welded hole patches. Ankita shoves a box of filters to the floor and sits. Now, of course. There's no way around it. She starts out of nowhere. We need a new ship mind. I can salvage one. I like your confidence, Sleeper. Maybe if we can check the Orc Exchange or speak to some scrap dealer, shrugs her forehead. It seems I'm about to do something very stupid, but hey, I came here, didn't I? Why not make a run of it? She fixes you with a hard stare. Sleeper, you've all I got. No crew, no friends, you're it. She looks uncomfortable. I appreciate the time you've put in on Amber, and I'm sure she would too, if she could. What I'm saying is, if you screw me on this, I will kill you. She leans over and hands you a stack of chits, a big stack of chits. You don't dare to count them. Get me that sleep mine, Sleeper. Or give me that ship mine, Sleeper. Don't make me regret this. You won't. Look, just get out of here before I change my mind. You slip out of the galley and head back towards the main dock. As you do, Amber growls and creaks like a caged animal. You reach a hand out to calm her. Time to find Ankita a ship mind, somehow. Well, she gave us a lot of cash. I don't think we can use this ship mind with her, right? Okay, good. So, we already know how to get that. We can get that from the Orc Exchange. And we already have one scrap component, and we already have a way to create a ship mind fragment. So, we need... I forget how we got those There's something out here that allows us to make ship mine components. And we can still buy stabilizer if we need it. So we're still working on this. We're still working on that. We have to kind of wait these out. Let's see. Unit assembly. Yep. So that's one way out. I feel like, honestly, we're doing a bit better with her. It seems like she's going to get us out. I don't know if we need to actually be advancing all of these. Let's see. Extract the past. Hack the shipyard with the Ripper Worm. Disable your tracker. Not much for us to do there. All of these need some sort of encrypted key, which we can't do with our high dice. These are all kind of doing their own thing. Let's find something. So this gives us cryo. We don't really need cryo. I forget what you do with these scrap components. Maybe it's when one of these docks come back. I'll worry about his tab too. We don't need stabilizer just yet. The low end. Anything over here? Nope, we can just put in data. That just gives us some money. This also just gives us some energy and some money for actions. It might be good to get some energy though. Block maintenance, plus energy, minus energy, plus 2 low ender. Let's do this. Sure. We'll use a 6 on it just to get +2. Is it really worth doing? Yeah, whatever. Do +2 low ender on this, and give us a little bit of money. And now we're pretty close to finishing up that drive. Oh, do we have a new home? Interesting. This half-burnt unit with enough scrap might be able to seal it up. Now, what would be... I guess eventually we may get kicked out of Dragos' place. I'm guessing that's what's going on here, right? Maybe it'll give us like better sleeping or something like that. I'm a little hesitant to drop money into that now, though. My only other guess is, let's do... We don't really want to... If we do this... Block maintenance. We get energy. If we do the thing here, we get that. I feel like we don't actually have spoke climber. No. Trying to find a good use for this 4 here. Can't do much here. I mean, I guess we could do this, right? These are both safe. We have interface and engineer. They're both going to give us food. No, they're both going to give us money. We actually just need food more than anything else. Yeah, might as well up a drive while we do it. Juniors, we got system tech, not the great. We got a little bit of cryo. Let's go and might as well just buy some food. Not the best way of getting it, but it should give us 3. Alright. I think that'll be it for this cycle. I don't think there's anything else we can do. We have no data. We already used it. Haven Age data. We don't really want to sell that. Cryo, scrap, all this other stuff. Yeah, I think that is calling it for a day. Let's end our cycle. Coming up on some crazy events here. All right. So yeah, we're running real low in a low condition, but I think we're gonna call it here. It's been another really cool episode. Got quite a bit done. Helped out the vending machine. Met some new friends. Got hunted down by a new person. There's a lot going on Arlen's Eye. And there's more to find out next time. As always, if you enjoyed today's episode, liking, commenting, subscribing, interacting, etc. with the video helps the algorithm a great deal, and I appreciate it as well. Until next time, this has been some Citizen Sleeper. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, y'all. Have a good one.